Hey, yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. You ready, B? Follow me. Come on and walk with me. A real talk on me. Won't you try to know me before you get the charge in me? Come on and walk with me. A real talk on me. I got a little bit of Biggie and some Pac in me. Come on and walk with me. Real talk on me. Won't you try to know me before you get the charge in me? Come on and walk with me. A real talk on me. I got a little bit of Biggie and some Pac in me. Victim of a vicious crime. Let me tell you a bit about this merry life of mine. Yo. It's your boy, Will Black D.I., a.k.a. I Will, live and direct for the first time on the Artist Channel. Ladies and gentlemen, this channel was designed purposely for you. This is a place where artists come and get real comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying. Here, artists can come and express themselves in ways that you know they want in other platforms. For reasons that's obvious to everybody, you know what I'm saying? But the point is, Bergen has a lot of intricate, exciting, and inspiring artists. And you know it, I know it. And the world needs to know it. Am I right or am I right? Gangsta shit. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's start the show, alright? I'm excited. I'm really excited, son. For two reasons. First show, obviously. And the second reason, the dude I'm about to welcome right now, or we are about to welcome right now, is a very special friend of mine. And very talented friend of mine. And I doubt that you ever heard about him, so I'm excited about that too. So 3 things. Nice. But let's listen though. Without further ado, welcome my homeboy, Søren Wammen. Yo.
Thank you, Will. Thank you.
Welcome. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Lovely. Please.
Thank you.
Yes, man. So I've been excited about this, and I know you have.
I have.
Since we've been talking about this.
I have.
And now it's finally happening.
It is.
Can
finally.
you believe that? That's some crazy shit.
I believe it now.
Now I believe it too. Now I believe it, and it's exciting, man. Yes, and I'm excited to let these people know about. First of all, let me put it like this. Generally speaking, what do you think? What is your take on the art scene in Bergen?
Well, you know, like you mentioned, there's a lot of beautiful artists here, and it's really nice that you are a part of this project, putting underground artists in the focus.
Same to you, dude. Same to you, dude. Look at it.
So I'm very. I think there are a lot of beautiful artists here.
And what you're saying is like we need this.
Yeah, we need this.
That's
because this is very needed.
Yeah.
Because you know, inviting the artists that normally may not be invited to a gallery or whatever. And also, I'm not criticizing anything about galleries or whatever. I'm simply saying there are not. There are many interesting people.
You know you can criticize on this show, right?
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I'm just saying, feel free, bro. Knock yourself out, bro. That's what this
Thank
shit
you.
is about. You know what I'm saying?
So, well, what I'm saying is that there are many artists that also may be a bit shy.
Yeah.
They may be. Forget shy. You stay at home and you maybe not even be in a circle where you have the possibility to get an exhibition at a gallery. Maybe you just don't. That's not your thing. So I'm looking forward to what this project can to the artists that this project will put light on. So I think the artist scene here in Bergen is beautiful, but they need something like this.
So, and then how you see this?
So thank you.
How do you see this platform influencing the community as a whole? I see you going for from the artist perspective right now. I see that, and I can definitely relate to that. But what do you think? What is the benefit for the community in general?
Good question. You know what? I think it will benefit in many. And here's one concrete example. You know what? I am an artist, and I do go to galleries, and it's very exciting. So, but now, to be honest, it's a long time. Man. I'm not saying, but that's what I mean is like, I would like when I was in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
I was part of our project, and we did visit some artists and. Artists that you would never hear about, because maybe they have some different psychological issues, many different stories, And meeting these guys is Well, I'm not going to say like 100 or whatever, how many times, but it was something very different than going to a normal exhibition in
I can imagine.
Yeah, because this is beautiful.
Is it more authentic, would you say?
You're visiting the artist in his or her place. They are comfortable, so as long as you are careful and you're respectful and tread with respect. So I'm so happy about this because I'm looking forward to see people that I didn't even know existed in the city. So I'm very happy about this.
So what is your take? Like I can't help but like I don't know why, but yeah, what is your take on just the whole? Okay, I asked already the art scene in Bergen, but arts in general today. Do you understand?
Ooh, it's
two different
big
things.
Big question.
Two different things.
Well, I noticed that, for example, art has been.
We can be specific and go to your art form, right? Like.
I'm mixed media.
Yes.
Mixed media.
Yes.
So, but you have to. I have to admit that I had some exhibitions, but I am not a person that has said so much. I have no education. I don't have a network. I don't have anything there. In that sense.
Wrong answer.
What I mean is, so what the hell is the question? what? How is it like from my art form?
Yeah, your art form.
Well,
like,
you know what? I think there is.
I know you do different things.
Well, thank you.
So you can just elaborate on that. For example, you can.
Well,
start
thank you. Like with my art.
I know it's not an easy question. Like for which
thank you.
Asking you that question. I got it. Come to think
of
it.
Well, mixed media or any other art form. I'm not sure which is. Maybe as a photographer, you have a easier ways of making a living because you have like something to fall back on. You can do some weddings and a lot of stuff that is I see. I'm not criticizing that practical stuff alongside with the art stuff. Yeah. When you do mixed media, you can't really make you can't really make a living unless you sell it. No?
So with that being said, I think I asked the wrong question. Not the wrong question, but at the wrong time. So let's start with this. Sant, why don't you tell people about? I know you a little bit, Sant. Why don't you tell people about what you do, basically? What kind of artist are you?
Well, thank you for asking. I must admit, I don't have any education within arts. My inspiration from art was working with other artists.
Lovely.
And actually doing more like.
Isn't that what we call an educator? From my perspective.
Well, thank you. From my perspective,
but then again, I'm not educated, so what do I know, right? You know what I'm saying? What do I know? But from my perspective, obviously, from my perspective, it's very obvious.
Thank you.
That's an education, bro.
Well, I think so too. Every life experience is a kind of education. Anyway, so working with other artists, and I got inspired, but I kept it kind of to myself and kept my stuff on the side in my workshop. And but then eventually I took a chance and I finished everything, put canvases on it, and I had an exhibition and people actually liked it. But so what kind of artist I am? I am autodidact. Isn't that what they say when you learned or by yourself? Autodidact.
I'm not sure the word, but like I would like you to go into detailing like as to what kind of art form you do. What kind of art form are you into?
Well, one concrete example is I made some music in a music program while I was chilling on an evening, and I was fooling around in a drum program with a loop. And this program, you could only make some simple beats, and the limitations made me create something that I wouldn't normally create.
Great.
So I took this music and I learned how to play it because it was also very challenging for me to play. So
guitar, you mean?
Yeah, guitar. But then I took it further and I wanted to visualize the music that I made.
Yeah.
And not just in emotional, in color-wise, which is also nice, but concretely so that you can play the paintings. So I do like visualizations on music where you can play the paintings and they are performed with painting to a duet, for example, two cornet players. And also with a.
I know you a little bit. That's new for me. I would like you to elaborate a little more on that because I haven't known that side of you. Yes, so, and I haven't seen a work like that, to be honest. So I'm very interested to know details.
Well, then looking into vibration, a color. In music, an A is 440 or 444, depending on how you see it, or what instrument. Color and sound has very different vibration, and there are many people have done this many times before. So it's not
Yes,
and which does A have a color? So the note A, which is 440,
Yeah.
does it have a color? But color is measured in something like, I don't know, thousands of milli something. While, so the formula to do this, you can basically choose, because the formula you put up will affect, if you wanted to look at this, it will look at this, if this, so you can choose.
Alright.
So what I meant to say is, I looked into a little bit of the history, seeing what kind of people had done research in this before, trying to find if there was a universal color for vibration or a universal vibration for a color.
Yes. Vice versa.
Yes. And like I said, many people have looked into this before. I went back to Sir Isaac Newton.
Alright.
300 years of centuries of color scales. 3 centuries, I mean, of color scales.
Yeah.
And many people, very interesting guys, many of them had, for example, from C, so 1 octave from C to C or from C to B. They had, for example, a whole lot of blue shades, different blue shades. But you can also make a circle of blue and put it C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So anyways, what I concluded was nobody has actually found a universal color, except for the goddamn chakra system. They have a color for each
Chakras.
for each chakra, so C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Red being the base chakra with C. And Sir Isaac Newton chose the same as the chakra, I think. I don't think he came up with them. But anyways, he had the same as the chakra, but the chakra made it before.
Okay.
So, but anyways, I was looking
his work in the chakras.
it correlated.
Yes.
Then I also looked into people with chromesthesia to see, people who hear a bang and they see a color.
Colors. Yes.
But they see different colors. I was hoping that if all these different people see the same color for the
every
C,
sound.
for the C,
Yeah, I see.
if it was yellow or red, then
So
they
you done the research on that, or you study people's work that done the
and looked
research
on different documentaries made about this and so on. But they see different colors. Anyway, so I stuck to, I have my own colors. I chose those colors before I started looking into this. So I was thinking, should I change them and go with the chakra system? Actually, maybe I should. But now I keep my colors.
So will it be possible to experiment this on the show somehow? Like
Yes.
yes, that would be amazing, dude.
Salute.
That would be amazing, dude.
Thank
That
you
would
for
be
inviting
because
me.
now, like genuinely, first of all, as a homeboy, I know I don't know you that good, but like we talk a lot about art, but I don't know that side about you, so I'm excited from that perspective. And then I think that would be intriguing to have that on the show, like
I would
for
love
real,
to.
for real.
I would love to.
Lovely.
So would you?
Yeah, man. I like that.
Thank
Lovely,
you.
lovely,
Thank you. I
lovely,
appreciate
lovely.
it. I
So, what do you call that painting or the whole project? Is it? I'm thinking it's a combination of.
It's called, in Norwegian, resultatets system, or in English, the results system. Because you're
result.
seeing the result before you see the system. Meaning you see the finished result. When you look into the painting, then you see the system behind it. So I want to call it the result system on purpose instead of saying system of the result. Because you see the result before you see the system. And that's
Nice,
also in many cases,
Nice.
in life, we see a result of something and we don't look into the system. In all ways, so this is actually, it's got nothing, well, it has to do with music, but I'm referring to systems. Going into even political systems. Systems, the results system. So you're looking at, we are in the result of a system. Yeah.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't say it even better. He said it. So with that being said, what I noticed from your work is the colors. For example, I got one here. Yeah, I got one here.
Yeah.
Very colorful. What is this?
Well, you know what? I have to admit, this is. One thing is, it's just when you are in the flow, or you have a nice feeling. I must admit, it's a long time since I made this one, so I cannot. I mean, the different medias here is one thing, but the purpose here is it's simply a feeling, es un sentimento o un impulso que me da la necesidad de pintar.
That will lead me to my next question. What is art for you? What is art for you?
Well, you know, I should. Well, now I'm not answering. You know, what is it they say about art? It's anything that gives you an emotion or an impression or whatever.
Not what to say. What do you? What is art for you? Cause you could ask me that question and
I think I have an answer. If not what art is, at least what I appreciate. It's what's real. And I'm not saying
like reality. That if I should say one word.
Or refers to real, or something that really. What's real? I should elaborate. You know, one thing is with some of the musicians I know, the best ones, they are real. Now, can I mention a guy?
Please.
It's David Dumond Dunbar.
David Dumond Dunbar.
New Orleans, a guy from New Orleans, living in Copenhagen. One of the jazz musicians that has played all over the city.
Lovely.
Most people in Denmark, they know this.
Yo, shout out David.
Yeah.
Triple D David, yo, what it do, baby? You good?
Sending a love from Bergen. Sending love from
Bergen.
Bergen.
Right at you, homie.
And you know,
I know you got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you this guy. You should know this guy.
Lovely.
This guy is also involved in something called Christiania Television.
Lovely.
It's being sent from Christiania.
Yo, shout out Christiana. Check out Christiana Television, yo.
And it's worth checking out.
It's worth checking out. My homie said it.
David DeMont.
Run with it. If my homie said it, run with it. You dig?
So you know, there are. I'm lucky. I know. Well, not extremely many, but I know some. And this is one of the real guys.
Lovely.
You can hear it in his music. You can hear it with the guys he's playing with. They are real. I'm so grateful to have met these people.
Lovely.
It's beyond.
Lovely.
It's beyond. So I think actually, without knowing it, you know, when you walk in life, you're not studying art. You're not doing this. And one thing, all these moments of jazz music and good music and good art around you.
Lovely.
That affects you. That is an education, you know. Sitting there, I said, or standing there, or being there, listening to these guys or seeing their art, and also, it's
lovely.
And you're a real person too, so I'm very grateful to get to know you.
Oh man, same to you, buddy. Same to you. Same to you. Same to you. But yo,
so
back to Bergen.
So
back to Bergen.
You are art, man.
Lovely.
You're an example of art to me.
Same to you, buddy. Same to you. Same to you. Same to you. Same to you. I want to. Yes, sir. That's what I want to do. I'm still rolling, bruh. I'm still rolling. Please.
Thank you.
Please. Like we were saying, bruh, it's a lot of artistic or cultural is a word I would like to use actually. Activities that's happening around Bergen.
It's true, you know. For this city has for a long time had even some a lot of big names and a lot of fantastic artists coming.
Would you like to elaborate a little bit or something in there?
Well, like, you know, I must admit,
people you find interesting, for example.
Well, the thing is that I haven't been going to so many of the big concerts or big shows.
No, just in time. Artists from Bergen that's influencing.
Yeah.
Even old time, it don't matter, right? Like.
Well, you know what? Now, it was one thing is artists from Bergen or the people who are traveling here and having concerts. I think Bergen is a fantastic art scene. What they have done here is fantastic. You know, building up all these big shows for people and also the big concerts where everyone from the outside of Bergen come and experience this, and it's beautiful. Yeah. David Bowie, Alice in Chains, Metallica or Rammstein and all these names.
Nice.
Beautiful. The thing is, I've been into art for many years now, so the things that I love are pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, excellent.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to get to know. Like, get us into this. That's the word. That's the word we're trying to get to know. Hey, dude, listen. You know what the show is about, right? Why are you holding back?
You're right.
Honestly.
No, I like. There are many beautiful artists here from Bergen. I must admit that, like I said, this show is needed because I need to know more about the guys who are living here as well.
I get it.
Because I'm locked in my bubble.
I can relate to a certain degree,
that's why I'm hesitating. It's not that I don't want to
don't be spit it out. Fuck.
So, but I can give you some names that have inspired me.
Please.
And it's Markus Pesonen.
Lovely. I haven't heard.
He's beautiful, man.
Lovely. What does he do?
He's a guitar player, and he's also, when I met him in Copenhagen, I was taking some photos of a concert he was playing, the bass player.
Nice.
The bass player asked me if I could take some photos, and I was talking to Marcus, and he told me about a project where he was looking into what is it now, earth, wind, fire, and water.
Yes.
The elements, the 4 elements. Studying each element for 3 years, and then making a musical composition about it. That's pretty heavy, you know. So I saw his now, it was on water, pretty amazing. But anyways, my point is, this is free jazz they are playing.
Yeah.
So that's one of my big inspirations, is Marcus Perssonen. Many of the inspirations I met here, I don't even remember their names, but it's very underground, you know. Where you meet people and they are real and you hear what they do. So it's not necessarily an exhibition, it's not necessarily a concert either. You know, my best inspiration was in an after party here in Bergen. We were standing in the kitchen, and one guy is playing the cornet, one guy is rapping, one guy does human beatbox, and we just took it from there. And that's one of my greatest moments, standing inside. We were in a bubble, man. We were in a bubble. Bubble of music.
Reality.
Yes.
The real deal. The real deal. I love it. I love it.
So, you know,
I love it. But
I already remember the name of one of these guys.
I can relate.
And these
bro.
were my greatest
I can
inspirations.
relate,
So
bro. I love that. I love that. Beautiful story. And that's the reason of this platform. We need to get these people exposed, and in their authentic form. So,
like I said, I'm very grateful that there is such a platform like this, because I would personally love to know more about artists in Bergen. I know that there are many beautiful
I have
artists.
personally met a lot of beautiful artists in Bergen. And the crazy thing about it, I'm still being impressed almost every other day. You know what I mean? Like, I stay running to somebody new, somebody as weird as, like, you know what I mean, as they should be. Do you understand my point? Yes. It's a beautiful thing to see. It's a beautiful experience, and it's very inspirational. You know what I'm saying? Inspiring.
Yes, it is. Like I said, sometimes greater than a big exhibition or a big concert.
Oh man.
Really,
but like the way you answer that question, perfect. Like perfect. Because I can relate to that easy, and I know a lot of people can relate to that. If you know what I'm saying. Because the real deals are not usually are not the things that we see on the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that really gonna move you. And like you mentioned earlier, you gotta put yourself in these acts. You know. And most, you know what I'm saying?
So the most of the time you
know what I'm saying?
On, man.
Now when you're on a platform like that, right? Now when you're on a platform like that,
right?
Man.
This is not an exhibition.
Now when you're on a platform like that, no. Now when you're on a platform like that, I get you, bruh. Personally, I meet a lot of interesting people. Like I say, I keep emphasizing. I'm very grateful, actually. I meet a lot of interesting people, a lot of kind-hearted people, a lot of people that's actually living. Amazingly, it's a lot of people not living. I know that. Personally though, I mean, for like, if you're gonna weigh, like, if you're gonna think a percentage wise of the amount of people that's not living, you know what I mean, not conscious, and people that's trying to be conscious, at least. Let me go with that perspective. I know a lot of people that's trying to be conscious for the amount of people that's not conscious in Norway. So I'm very grateful for that. I don't know if it makes sense. I know a lot of. Because it's a lot of people that actually don't give, not thinking.
It's the alternative people in this city that is giving me inspiration.
So for me, I feel like I attract the right people in my life for the most part. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's like, and I know a lot of people in Bergen. It's crazy. Like, a lot of cool people in Bergen.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm grateful for that. And most of these people are like artistic people. In one way or another.
One way or another.
You know what I'm saying?
One way. Open-minded.
Yes,
open-minded.
Yes,
you know, that's also, you know, in this city, that's, how should I say it? Those people, those who are open-minded, compared to the A4. I'm saying, no, many people are open-minded. Many people try to...
I see you like that. We
search.
try.
But what can you do? You know, life is life, and you live day by day, and you pay your bills and all this shit. But again, while I've been here in Bergen, it's these. I do understand there's a lot of open-minded people, a lot of people that are searching, whatever they are searching, and that's also where I found a lot of my inspiration. You know, through one trip or another, one way or another, one walk the other way, or one way or the other. Taking trips with friends and enjoying new dimensions is beautiful. Take 14 or 15.
I like it. Yes, sir. So, it's the time of the show where I think we get more into your work. We go around and show the camera a little bit. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you for sticking with us. This is Artists in Bergen, the channel. You know it. Go look for it and subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for the
You want to
invitation.
tell them anything before you leave?
Well, again, thank you for the invitation. I'm looking forward to seeing the artists that will be on the show. So I think
Lovely,
everyone can find it interesting to check it out. Check it out. Yeah.
I can guarantee, I definitely know it's going to be a lot of interesting people. But I'm also excited to see some surprises that I know I'm going to have as well, because I can't plan the future, right? But yes, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe.
Cool.
Yes,
Thank you, Will.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Likewise.